Hello, my fellow viewers slash morons of the earth, because you watch me. I'm gonna be playing a game I don't even know the name of. It's gonna go on like some playlist called the weirdest games ever. I don't know. Individuals suffering with blah 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 blah. I don't care. I like this music. Hope I don't get caught. I always worry about copyright so much because every flipping video I have, or every flipping video that I have uploaded, even when I give credit, I still get copyrighted. That's so dumb. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go with there we go, that works. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I wonder if my mic's working. Okay, good, it is. Anyway. Okay, that girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we are her children. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we oversleep more and more frequently and would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hello, how you doing? Whatever. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe I only did. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, don't believe. No, it ain't. I don't know. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making a daily commute. By the way, Delta, have you decided on a club to join yet? No. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content. Oh crap, what I do? Oh, I'm just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Anime's awesome. I was talking about how I'm worried that you don't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And you are happy now, but I did die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Anyway, you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I will look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. But at least promise that you try a little. And I guess I'll promise you that. You keep. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worried so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's not over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some awesome clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh yeah, go with the anime club. I'd totally go with that. Hiyori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you out in the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me. Sometimes I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you can come to my club. Sarah. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. The face though. Tori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware of anything in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned this out. And I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. By the way, guys, if you're getting really bored because of my voice, I don't care. Deal with it. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Dr. Lee, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of a nice, incredibly cute girl. What are you looking at? Want to say something? Just say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with your sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She also is the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori that says that quietly into my ear when I turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Delta Wave.
Monica smiles sweetly.
We do know each other well. We barely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. But having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Sit down, Delta. We made a room for the table so you can sit next to me and Monica. Go get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sure, you can be too excited. And how about we make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's some space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to lays dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate and where it used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Yeah, well, you know.
Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Jeez, Sayori. What's wrong with you? I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Okay, this game is making me hungry. Anyway, let's get it.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What fire you telling me is not like I haven't I heard this before? Made them for you or anything?
I thought you technically did say what you said.
Well, maybe. But not for you, cause you know, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't you let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me.
So what you may consider at the leisure camp?
Um,
As a ladies.
Something to. I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so.
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Leisure Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
To be honest, I can't stand all those politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into leisure, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also has improvements.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort and start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Just different girls all interested in the same goal.
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why I was so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Doki, what kind of things would you like to read?
Well, considering about how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga?
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Jerry's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights light up. She finds near comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Stories with deep psychology, although that's usually immerse me as well.
Isn't it amazing? So deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination.
Imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ooh. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You're so guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look around the world, only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's alright, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Do what? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap. Yeah, I'm not trying to set the music down a bit. Okay, there we go. Baton. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Here's cupcakes upon everything just as good as you are.
Say recitals above behind or recitals up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No! 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 No!
Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Whatever. I already got that. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Okay, I'm getting kind of bored. I might end this video. I'll make another part on this though, I know for sure. I'm gonna save it. Quit. Yes. Okay.
Bye. Bye, moron.